Hey guys, and welcome to this first video on the ClickFunnels Masterclass training. So we're going to get started right away, and you're going to learn how to create your first funnel to give away a free ebook. So this is the funnel we're going to create, or the template that we're going to use. So even if you don't have a free ebook to give away, you can use this website called freeplrdownloads.com. So this is a website where you can download any ebook for free, and then you can either give it away for free or you can actually sell it for any price that you want. So I'll leave a link to this website in the resources tab on the right hand side. And I'll also leave a 14-day free trial to ClickFunnels on the right hand side as well. So if you sign up for a 14-day free trial, and if you just follow me along, you'll know exactly how to use ClickFunnels from beginner to advanced. So the first thing we're going to do is start creating our first funnel, just a basic overview of creating the first funnel. So if you signed up to ClickFunnels and you come up to the ClickFunnels tab right here at the top, and you click on funnels, this is the page you'll be brought to. So you probably won't see anything here if you haven't created any funnels yet. So just click on add new to create your first funnel, and there'll be two options here. So the first option is the cookbook builder process. So this is where there's a whole bunch of customized templates for you ready to go. So if you want like a free ebook giveaway template, it's already here for you. But you can only customize these templates to a certain extent. But the classic funnel builder will let you customize your own funnels from scratch. So I recommend starting with this because it's actually easier and better. So just click on create new funnel, and there's three options here. So you can collect emails to do email marketing, you can sell your own products, and this could be a physical product or a digital product, or you can host your own webinar. So this could be a live webinar or a pre-recorded webinar. So you're going to learn how to do all three of these in this course, but let's just start with this one here. So collecting emails. So you click on choose that, and you name your funnel. So I recommend naming it after whatever the funnel does. So if it's giving away a free ebook, I would just name it free ebook giveaway. And don't worry about this part here, just leave that empty and click on build funnel. So this will bring up a whole bunch of templates that we can use. So there's different templates for different options. So if you're giving away a free ebook, these are all the template options you have. So there's one here. So let's preview this one. So this is the one we're actually going to use for the first funnel we're going to create. There's another one here, I think. Yep, there's another one here. And we can customize this to anything that we want. So these are just the free ebook templates we can give away. There's many other templates here at the top. So there's order form templates, there's thank you form templates, there's a membership template. So let's say you want a website where people have to log in with their name and their email. You can do that right here. So you'll learn how to do all of this throughout this course. So on the left hand side, these are all the steps your customers or your viewers of your funnel will take. So there's only two steps right here right now. First thing is the opt-in step. So the opt-in step is where someone comes in and they sign up with their name and email and opt in to get access to this free ebook. So that's called an opt-in step. The next step is the thank you page. So once they request access to the free ebook, they'll go to a thank you page and it'll just say, thank you for your free request. Here's your ebook. So you can choose any one of these templates here and customize it. So let's say you also wanted to add a new step. So just click on add new step. And let's say when someone signs up for a free ebook, you also want to try getting them to buy another ebook that you have. So let's say that this is a $5 ebook. So I'll just name this step $5 ebook and just click on create funnel step, and they'll come up right here. So let's say the first step is the opt-in page, which is the free ebook giveaway, and then the next step needs to be the $5 ebook. So if you just drag and drop this, this will become the second step. So the first step is the free ebook, the second step is a $5 ebook that you're trying to sell, and then the third step is the thank you page. So let's say they've got access to both of that. You can actually check which one that they requested, and you can actually give them a customized thank you page depending on what they actually asked for. And you learn how to do all of that throughout this course. So let's say you wanted to delete a step, just hover over it and click on this delete button and click on OK, and they'll just delete that. So those are just the basics that you need to know to create your first funnel. So in the next video, you're going to learn how to customize this template right here to give away an ebook from this website called freeplrdownloads.com. So if you haven't already signed up to ClickFunnels, make sure you do that. And if you just follow me along, you'll know exactly how to build a funnel either to give away a free ebook or to sell an ebook in this first section. So I'll see you in that next video. The next thing we need to do is pick a template for our free ebook giveaway. So if you come up here to opt-in and you click on email opt-in templates, you can find this template right here. So this is one of my favorite templates for free ebook giveaways. So we can customize this for anything that we want. So let's go back to ClickFunnels and click on select template. So that will just load up this template into our first step right here. So another thing you can do is for the first step, if you want to rename the step to something else instead of free ebook giveaway or opt-in, you can actually change it right here. So if you click on this little settings icon, you can just change it to another name, or you can just leave it as free ebook giveaway or opt-in. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. So let's just close this right here. So now to start editing this page and to start customizing it, you just click on edit page, and that will load up the page editor. So this right here is the page editor, and this is where you check what your page will look like when it's launched. So there's two views right now. So this is the desktop view. This is what it'll look like on a laptop or a desktop computer. And if you click on this little mobile icon on the top left hand corner, it will show you what it will look like on mobile. So you can edit it for both platforms at the same time. So it's a really useful feature here. So let's go back to desktop, and right here this is all the different integrations and settings and backgrounds you can use. So these are more of the advanced stuff, and you'll learn more of this advanced stuff in another section. The next one is the pop-up section. So let's say you want to do a pop-up on your website. So you've probably seen those types of websites before. When you're trying to exit a website, a pop-up will come up and it will say, before you leave, make sure you sign up for a free discount or something like that. And you can do that right here. So if you just click on show pop-up, you can edit a customized pop-up right here. So you'll learn how to do pop-ups on another section. And these are just the undo and redo buttons. So let's say you made a mistake. So let's say I accidentally deleted this. So you can delete this any image or any headline by just hovering over it and clicking on this little delete button, and click on OK, and that deletes it. So let's say I just made a mistake and I want that back. You just click on undo and that will come back. So the next section, this is the sections. This is the rows and columns and elements, and I'll show you what these three are on another section in this course. But the first thing you're going to learn is the elements section. So if you just come up here and you click on elements, these are all the different elements you can add on a page. So you can add a new headline, you can add a new paragraph, an image, a video, a button. There's countdown timers. So there's many different things. So all you have to do is just simply drag and drop. So let's say I wanted to add a new headline. So I just drag and drop it, and when I drag it, you can see this little box come up, and it's asking me, do you want this headline to go under this heading or under this heading? So I want it to go under this logo right here. If I just put it there, it just says large call to action headline. So now I can double click on that and I can type in whatever I want. So I might just type in free ebook give away, and in brackets I might say for a limited time. And you can't really see this right now, so it's in a weird color, so people can't really see it. So to change the font color, just hover over and click on this little settings icon right here. And right here on text color, you can change this color to maybe white. So that's much easier to see now. So there's a little gap right here between discover and this new headline right here. So that's a bit too much of a gap. So to get rid of this gap, there's two ways of doing it. So if you click on this right here and you click on settings, it will open up the settings for this headline. And right here where it says top margin, it's at 30. So that margin right there is 30. So if you reduce this, it kind of goes up. So it reduces the margin between those two headlines. So there's a bit too many headlines right now, so I want to get rid of one of these headlines. So I might get rid of this one. So if you want to delete this, just hover over it and click on the delete button. So you might have noticed that the elements come up in orange boxes. So anything that's orange, like a little orange box, like this is the image element that's in an orange box, This is an input element. So an input element is where you can actually type in like your name or your email or like a description or something like that. That's called an input element, and it comes up in an orange box. So all elements come up in an orange box. So you're going to learn more about these different types of elements that you can add. So if you go back up to elements here and click on add element, so we just added a headline element. So let's try adding a sub headline element. So right under maybe this headline that we just added, we can add in a small sub headline. So maybe for this one we can say for a limited time. So I might get rid of for a limited time from this one, and I'll just keep it over here under the sub headline. So I'll just type that in here, for a limited time in brackets, for a limited, and I'll change the color on that soon as well, for a limited time. And I'll go back to this one and I'll delete this from here. So let's change the font color for this. So again, we just hover over it and click on settings, and then we change the text color to maybe white again, and I'll also get rid of that top margin so that looks a bit better. So that looks nice, and so that looks pretty good. So let's add more elements. So let's click on add element. So now we can add some bullet lists. So these maybe could be like lists of the things that you'll learn from this book. So let's put that in maybe right here, and you can't really see it right now, so let's change the font color, and I'll change it to white again. So these are all the benefits, the features, and the icons and all of that. So you can customize this to anything you want. So you just type in anything that you want here. So I might undo that. So that looks pretty good. So those are the different elements. And if you want to add another one, so there's 3 right now, you can just hit enter and you can add another one there. So that looks good. Let's add another one. So let's go back to elements, and you can add a paragraph. So this could be a customized paragraph about what this product is. So again, let's change the text color to white, and I want to get rid of that gap again. So let's go back, hover over it, and click on settings. Let's push that up, and I also want to push the settings up on this one as well. So the margin is a bit too much. So let's push that up. And I also want to align this to the left. So I don't want this to be aligned in the middle. So I'm just going to click on it and click on this left align right here. So that looks much better. So it's all nicely aligned. So maybe I also want this heading to be aligned on the left, or maybe also this one as well. So let's just see what all of that looks like. So if you just align all of this to the left, I actually think that looks pretty cool. And maybe you don't want this logo here. So this logo has nothing to do with the ebook that I'm giving away. So let's just click on delete and click on OK. And I'll show you how to add the ebook from this website called freeplrdownloads.com soon. So this isn't the ebook that we're giving away. We'll add our own customized ebook soon. So this looks really good now. It's so nicely laid out. And it says this is a free ebook giveaway for a limited time. So I spelled that wrong. So it should be time, not line. And let me just correct that. So it's for a limited time. So what is that limited time? So there's different ways of doing that. So if you go back to elements and click on add element again, and if you scroll down, you can see this one called the countdown timer. So there's different types of countdown timers. So the first one is the minute timer right here. So let's just click and drag that right here, and maybe I want that right below here. So let's just change the color for this one. So we can for this one, this isn't like a customized color. You actually have to choose it under themes. So for timers, you can't just change the text color. So if you click on themes, these are all the different themes of different countdown timers. So let's click on this one. So this is like a white one with a few circles around it. And if you click back on it, the settings will open up. So there's different types of timers. This one's called the minute timer. So as soon as someone comes to your website, this will start counting down from a certain amount of minutes, and you can set it up right here. So this will start counting down from 30 minutes, and you can change it to 20 minutes or maybe 15 minutes. So I might leave it at 15 minutes, and you can also do hours or seconds. There's also another one. So let's add another one here. Add element. Let's scroll down to countdown, and there's also a specific date timer. So you can choose a specific date for it to count down to. So maybe right now I'm recording this on the 3rd of August. So maybe I want this to count down from today to the 15th of August, or any date that I want. So that's the limited time that they have. So those are the two different types of timers that you can add. So I might leave it at the minute timer. So this one's a lot easier to work with. So right now it's just says 0, but if you just click on save right here on the top right hand side, and you click on preview, and you can see what it looks like, the template so far, and you can see that the timer counting down from 15 minutes. So that will count down to 0, and then they can't get the book anymore. So this kind of creates like an urgency for people to get the book, and to get the either to get the book for free or to buy the book. So let's go back here and let's keep adding more elements. So let's click on add element again, and let's say you also want to add not just to get their name and their email, you also want their phone numbers. So right here under input, if you just drag and drop a new input right here. Oops, let me do that again. Let's go back down to input under forms. There's input right here. You can put that in right here. So there's a different way of doing this. So just because someone put in an input here doesn't mean they can just type in whatever they want. So they have to type in their name in the name box, they have to type in their email in the email box, and they have to type in their phone number in the phone number box. So you have to tell ClickFunnels that this is a phone number box only. So if you click on this box right here, instead of saying your email address here, it should say your phone number here. Oops, your phone number here. And where it says input type, this is where you tell ClickFunnels this is meant to be a phone number. So there's different things you can add, like, and you can collect people's home address, their countries, their shipping address. So there's many things you can find here, but I just want their phone numbers. So for whatever reason, if you need their phone numbers for like sales and all that, you can get that here. So there's also a bit of a gap, so I might click on this one, click on settings, and get rid of that top margin. Yep, so maybe I'll leave it at 10. So you can also just type it in. Cool, so that looks really good now. So let's see if there's any more elements that I want to add. So there's many things here. This will take forever to go through all of these different elements that they have. So those are pretty much the basic elements that you need. Just adding new headlines and images. Actually, let me just show you quickly how to add new images. So let's say you want to change this image, this ebook, to another ebook image, or just any other image that you want. So just click on this image, and you click on this image icon right here. So these are all the images that I uploaded. So it's just loading up right now. So it's taking a while to load up. Usually it just loads up really quickly. But these are the images that I uploaded. So it's just load up. And let's say you want to add an image of an ebook. So this is an ebook that I sold. It's called Flat Belly Solutions. So it's an ebook on how to get a flat belly. So I'm going to click on that image and click on add image. So I just added that image right here. So it's that simple. So let's say I also want to add maybe an image of someone working out or training or something like that. So you can also do that by just clicking on this little add new element right here. So let's say that image needs to be below this image right here. So if you just hover over this and click on add new element, it will add any element that you choose below this element. So below this image element right here. So you can choose a video, another image. You can also choose the image pop-up. There's so many options. So let's just click on image, and this little image box will come up right here. So just click on that, and the image settings loads up, and click on the image icon right here. So let's say you don't have an image of someone working out or whatever image that you need. You can click on search right here, and you can find copyright-free images to use. So ClickFunnels has a whole bunch of databases full of copyright-free images that you can use legally. So I'm just going to type in fitness, and let's see what comes up. So these are pretty good images, so let's just pick one of them. So maybe I might choose this one here, and let's just click on add image, and there it is. So the image just kind of looks a bit awkward there, so I might delete this image, but I just want to show you how to add a new image through ClickFunnels. So you can put this image anywhere you want. So let's say this is not the place you want this image to be, so you can just drag and drop it to maybe below here, or you can just hover over it and click on this little drag icon right here, and maybe you can drag it, put it underneath this title here, So that looks pretty cool, but if you don't like it, just click on delete. So that's how you add new elements. So this looks pretty good. This is a nice looking layout. It's nice and simple. So let's just hit save. And let's click on preview. And this is what it looks like so far. So in the next section, I'm going to talk about the different types of sections, elements, and columns. So I'll show you what that is in the next video. Now I'm going to show you how to add the ebook to the funnel. So far we've just got a simple headline, we've got a few bullet points and a small paragraph about what the ebook will be. But now we actually need to put in the right name of the ebook here, the right ebook cover, and then when someone signs up with their name and their email, we need to give them access to the ebook. So the first thing is you need to go to freeplrdownloads.com and you can pick any one of these ebooks to give away for free. So there's many ebooks in different niches and you can just pick one of those. So I found this one here called The Dog Owner's Delight. So it's an ebook on how to train your dog. So it goes from the psychology of dogs, the basics of dog training to advanced. So when you're on the ebook page, you might see some ads with the little download button like this. So this says open, but sometimes it will say download. So don't click on those. Those are just ads. So it's kind of confusing sometimes. But the actual download button is down here. So this is the actual download button. It's a light blue button. And when you click on it, sometimes more ads will pop up asking you to pay for more ebooks. So don't pay for more ebooks. Once you click on download, you should be able to get get a little zip folder. So just click on download and you'll get this little zip folder right here. So just open that up and you'll have the files, all the files from the ebook cover, the ebook, and others as well. So you also get like a sales page showing you how to sell the ebook. So it's really useful stuff in there. So I've already downloaded the ebook. And this is what I've got in the file. So the first thing is the e-cover. So these are the images of the cover. This is the sales page, and there's also a thank you page that they gave us. So we're not going to use this sales page. This is kind of an average looking sales page, and it doesn't ask them for their name and their email and all that. So but we can use some of the text from the sales page. The next thing that they've given is they've also given us a thank you page. And we will do something similar. Maybe we'll use the same headline and all of that. And they've also given us the ebook. So let me show you that right here. So this is the ebook. It's about 34 pages long. So it's just loading up. And it's got all the contents right here from psychology of dogs, benefits of dog training, advanced training methods, health and nutrition. So it goes into everything here. So this is what we're going to give away for free. So let's close this. And where do we upload this file? So this is the actual file. So for this, we're going to use Google Drive. So just go to drive.google.com. So this is kind of like Dropbox, except it's 15 gigabytes for free. So just upload your ebook right here. So to upload it, you just simply drag and drop. Just drag and drop it in there, and then we'll just start uploading. So I've already uploaded the PDF. It's right here. And when you open it up, you can just read it right here. But you need to share this to the people that actually want access to this ebook. And the way you share it is by clicking right here on this little 3 dots, and then you click on share. Then you click on the shareable link. So this is a public link. So if you just click on that, copy this, and this is what you give. This is the link you give access to people when they when they sign up for the ebook. So you leave this link in a button in the thank you page, and I'll show you how to do that in another video soon. So right now we've got all the cover pages and all that. So let's start adding that on ClickFunnels. So I'm back in the ClickFunnels dashboard. So let's go on to edit page. And let's click on this image. So I want to change this image. And the image settings loads up, and you click on this little image icon right here. So I've already uploaded the image right here. And if you want to upload the image, just click on upload and choose the image and just click on upload. And once it uploads, just choose the image and click on add image. So there's our ebook. So right now it looks a bit weird with the white background. So maybe we should change this to a white background as well. So before we do that, I might also change all of this to black. So this is kind of annoying, but it has to be done if it's if it needs to look good. So I might just change all of this to black. Let's also choose this one, text color to black, and let's also change this to black. So you need to kind of play around with this and come up with the best colors. So let's change, oops, that's not the color we want. Black, cool. So let's change this background color. So to change this entire section, just hover over to the section box right here and click on settings. And the background color right now is this dark bluish color, so let's just change it to white, and that looks really good. So now it looks much better, it looks much more cleaner, and this kind of fits in. So next thing is I might change this headline to Dog Owner's Delight, which is the book name. So Dog Owner's Delight. And you'll be surprised how easy and effective this process is. So that's actually a good headline that came up, a sub headline that came with the template. So I might just add a bit more to that. So I'll just say, you'll be surprised how easy and effective this process is to train your dog. Cool. The next thing, you can put in some benefits. So for this, you can actually go into the sales page that came with the ebook when we downloaded it, and we can take some of this. So you can take 5 reasons to invest in this. So they've got 5 bullet points right here, so we can just take this, copy that, and let's go back to ClickFunnels. Let's paste it in right here. So it's coming up just with 1 bullet point. So what I might do is just copy this, paste it in again, copy the next 2, paste it in again, copy this, oops, paste it in there. So it's just 4 bullet points there. The next thing, for the paragraph, I might take something from here. So maybe I'll take this part. So I would actually read through all of this and actually do like a good take my time and actually do like a good paragraph and a good sales page, but I'm just showing you as an example, and I'm just going to do it really quickly. So let's just paste this in here, and I might actually take some of this out because it looks a bit too clunky. So I mean, it's a bit too long, but that's good enough. And I might actually also take out the phone number, because I don't really want people's phone numbers. I just want their name and their email. So that looks good. It's everything we need right here. Free book ebook giveaway for a limited time. And under the You're Gonna Learn section, you can take again, you can just go back to the sales page and you can take some of this, just copy this, paste it in here. Oops, let's paste that in there, and you can change this image right here as well. So this is just a normal image. If you don't want the image, you can just delete it, or you can go back to this and find a good image of like a dog or something. So you can maybe, oh, there's an icon finder right here as well. So maybe you can type in dogs, an icon of a dog right here. So that's one. Click on that. So it's just going to upload that into, so these are all copyright free icons of like dogs and stuff. So you can add that there. And if you want to change this, again, same thing. Just go back to the icon finder right here. And this time maybe I'll type in training or something like that. So let's see, what can we find here? Training, something that's related to your dogs. Maybe I'll type in pets. That's pretty good. So now click on add image. So it uploads that. And choose that image and click on add image. So now you just keep going. So now you just keep putting in all the benefits about this book, and maybe you can put in like a few testimonials here as well. So it's again the same thing. Just put up a random image of a person just like this, or you can just leave it as that, and you can put up testimonials and all that. So now we're pretty much done with the cover page. Now we need to actually give them access to this shareable link that we just created. So if you actually click on this link, and if you actually go to this link, it will give them access to the ebook, and now they can download the ebook right here. So we need to give them access to this on the thank you page. So we'll just say thank you for your request. Click the button below to get access to this page, and I'll show you how to do that in the next video. Now let's start creating the thank you page. So if you click on the thank you page right here, you need to pick another template just for that thank you page. So there's many different templates right here. My favorite one is this one. It's just nice and simple. It just says thank you, grab your ebook here, and you can also add a cover of the ebook there as well. So let's select template and let's load that in. and let's click on edit page and start editing this. So it's just like the opt-in page, same thing. All you need to do is just add the link from Google Drive, which gives access to the ebook into that button, and I'll show you how to do that soon. So the first thing is we'll just say thank you for your ebook instead of thanks for grab your video. So we'll just say thank you, here is your ebook. Oops. And maybe I'll also add an image of the ebook below this headline as well. So let's when you hover over this, just click on the new add new element right here, and let's choose add new image and click on demo image. Open up the image settings, click on the image icon right here and choose the image you want to upload. So I want to upload the ebook cover and click on add image. So I want to make this a little bit smaller, so it's a bit too big right now. So if you click on the image settings and just change the image height. So you don't need to change both the image width and the height. It will just need to change one of them. So maybe just try 300, see how big that is. So it's a bit too small, so I might try 400. So you only need to do one of these and just see which one kind of fits into the page well, and just stick with that one. So that looks good so far. And I would say I don't think I need the sub headline, so let's delete this. And I'll just say here, download your ebook. So when you click on the button settings will load up, and the first part is the button text right here. So this is what we'll say on the button. So instead of download your video, I will say download your ebook. And on the sub headline of the button, I'll just say the dog owner's delight, which is the name of the ebook, dog owner's delight. And you can also change the font family right here. So maybe you want like a better headline, so you can maybe try this one. So that's my favorite font, Roboto. You can also change the font size and the sub headline size as well. And you can also change the text color and the button color as well. So maybe I'll make the button color orange, so it kind of suits the book. So now what happens when someone actually clicks on this ebook? So if you click on this button right here, it says edit action. So this is the action that will happen when someone clicks on that button. So click on that button, and this is where you put in the shareable link. So this is the shareable link, the public link that people get access to buy this ebook. So just copy the link, paste in the link right here, and just hit enter, and that's it. And now every time someone clicks on this button, they will get access to the ebook. So there's other options as well, like go to the next step in the funnel. They can submit an order form. There's many different actions they can take, and you'll learn all about it in another video. So now this funnel is pretty much done. So let's test this out. So let's save this, and let's go back. Just click on exit. And let's go to our first landing page, which is the opt-in page, and let's test all of this out. So here's our ebook. So people will come in here and they type in their name and their email, and they click on click to sign up. So now it says thank you, here's your ebook, and they click on the button, then they'll get access to the ebook. So here's the ebook. They can just read it within their web browser, or they can click on download right here, and it will just download the ebook, and they can read it offline. So there's one more thing we also need to do. So when we actually sign up with our name and our email, where does this email go? Because you need to keep their email. So when you keep their email, you can contact them again with more ebooks and with anything else that you want to sell. So there's many things you can sell. You can sell any of the ebooks from here, and you'll learn all about how to sell things in another section on this course. And you can also sell like affiliate products. You can sell e-commerce products. There's many options, but you have to keep their email for that. So for that you're going to need a software, an email marketing software, and you'll learn all about that in the next video. So now what happens when someone signs up with their name and their email? So that name and email needs to go in a list somewhere. So you can keep that list, and you can keep in contact with that list for as long as you want and whenever you want. So for this, I recommend using an email marketing software called GetResponse. So this is probably the best one that I know, and this is the one that I use all the time. And there's also a 30-day free trial in the resources tab on the right hand side. So once you sign up for a 30-day free trial, this is what your dashboard will look like. So you probably won't see anything here because you haven't created any new email lists or haven't done any email marketing campaigns yet. So to create your first list, just go up here to lists and just click on create list. So these are all the lists that I created in the past for my previous campaigns. And if you click on one of these lists right here, you can see people's names and their emails. So this is when they signed up for like a free ebook or or they actually bought something from my product list. So let's go back right here to the list and let's create our first list. So when you create your list, it will ask you for a name and you can't put in any capital letters or spaces. So just type in like Dog Owner's Delight without any capital letters or spaces. Cool. And just click on create. It says this already exists. So what I might do is just put in like an underscore or something. And there we go. So there's my first list. So now I need to integrate this with my ClickFunnels account. So I need to connect this GetResponse account with my ClickFunnels account. So that's really easy to do. Just come up here to menu and click on integrations and API. And then click on API. And then you just need to create a unique key right here. So this is like kind of like giving your key to your GetResponse account to ClickFunnels. So just click on generate API key and name your key right here. So you can just name it Dog Owners and just click on generate. And this is your key right here. So now just click on copy. And now just go back to your ClickFunnels account and go up to your little account icon right here and click on account settings. And on the left hand side here you should see this integrations button right here. Just click on that and this is where you create your integration. So just click on add new integration and look for GetResponse. So GetResponse should be here. If you can't find it, just search it up right here. So there it is. Just click that and it will just ask you for the integration nickname. So we named it, I think we named it, I forgot the name already. So it's called Dog Owners. Just copy that. Go back to ClickFunnels, paste that in there. And now take the API key, copy this, go back to ClickFunnels and paste that in here. So now let's just click on add integration right here and that's it. Now it's added. So now all you do is just go back to the funnel that we were creating before. So just go to ClickFunnels right here, click on funnels. And this is the funnel that we were creating, I think. Yep, so it's this one right here. And now you click on edit page again. So now we have to tell ClickFunnels when someone signs up with their name and their email here, what list do we need to put that name and email into. So there's many lists right here. I've got lists on my previous list on my previous ebook. So we need to tell ClickFunnels put this email from this landing page into this specific list. So just go up here to settings, click on integrations, and right here under integration, tell them what integration you'll you want to sign up under. So this is the new integration we just created for Dog Owners Delight. So just click on that and click on add them to a new campaign. So don't worry about this, just click on add to campaign and choose the list that you want. So these are all the lists that I've created. You probably won't see as many lists here. So just find the Dog Owners Delight list that you just created. So it's right here and it's connected. So now it's all done. So now if you click on save and preview this. So let's go through this now. So just type in your name and your email here and you click on click to sign up and then you get access to the ebook. So now if you actually go back to your list right here, so right now it says 0 and if I hit refresh it should say 1. So that should be my email right here. So let's click on that. So that's my name and my email right here. So now every time someone signs up with their name and their email, all of their names and emails will be on this list right here. And then you can do your email marketing, you can promote as many products as you want, you can sell them new ebooks. So there's many things you can do and you own this list forever. And that's why this tool is really great. It's a really useful tool called GetResponse. And I'll leave a link to it in the right hand side on the resources tab. So that's pretty much it. So the next thing I'm going to show you is, so far we've just learned how to give away a free product. So the next thing I'm going to show you is how to actually sell a product for any price that you want. So we're going to try sell an ebook and also maybe sell like an online course or something like that. So I'll see you in that next section.